guys, welcome back to Theme Park Bros. My name is Austin.
I'm Cam.
I'm also Austin.
This is our weekly episode that we're getting a lot better at doing that now. And that we're kind of gotten our schedules all aligned.
Yeah, this stuff is hard, guys. This is very hard stuff we're doing here.
It is. Trying to align everyone.
As he drinks a Mountain Dew seltzer.
This is tough work, guys. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do this.
A decent episode. We just had Cam come back internationally, so I'll let him talk about that. I know he has a video coming out recently or soon about kind of the questions, but maybe just a little rundown of the trip in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, I just got back from a 7-day trip to Europe. So I did 2 days in Germany, 2 days in Disneyland Paris, and 2 days in normal Paris, just normal Paris, I guess you call it.
Paris, France.
Obviously, yeah, Paris, France. There you go. Obviously, you guys want to know about Disneyland Paris. We were there the day after their official 30th anniversary. So we were there during the 30th anniversary celebration, which was a lot of fun. And I hate to say it, but their 30th anniversary celebration completely stepped all over anything that Disney World did for their 50th anniversary.
So you guys all know you got to book trips to Paris now, guys.
Yeah. So not only their fireworks show, and now their actual fireworks show was still their old fireworks show. They just added on to it. So in the beginning, they had a little pre-show, which is called Disney Delight, which was the drone show. So they had a bunch of drones that, did the shape of their 30th anniversary logo, which is also a Mickey head, which was pretty cool. Then they had their normal Disney Illuminations fireworks show. And at the end, they had a thing called Afterglow, which is basically a mix between the fireworks show and the drone show. So a bunch of fireworks going off. They have a bunch of water features next to the Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland Paris. And then at the end, they have a little bit more of the drones action. It's not just the 30th anniversary logo. It has them kind of flying around, making a big circle thing, a globe, a sphere, which is really cool. And that would have been something cool to see Disneyland Paris do, or Disney World do. My bad, I keep saying Disneyland Paris, is maybe keep happily ever after and just add on to it or re-enhance it, or maybe do like a pre-show, oh, hey, this is our 50th anniversary. Here's a pre-show of us celebrating 50 years. Just kind of like, maybe not even fireworks wise. You don't even do fireworks. Just a almost like, how Studios does it, how Hollywood Studios does it, how they have like a little pre-show and then they have their show. Yeah. It'd been cool to see a little tribute, and then you just keep happily ever after. Everyone's happy. No one's mad. Not saying like I hate Enchantment, but now after seeing Disneyland Paris's version, you definitely see that like, okay, that could have been done here at Disney World. And Disney World also just basically brought back Friendship Fair. They didn't enhance anything with it really. Yeah. Now I haven't seen it since it's been back, so they could have added a character or two, added a song or two. Nothing major difference. Now, their stage show in Disneyland Paris was the most chaotic stage show I've ever seen. They have parade floats going around the hub. They have their center stage is not next to the castle. It's basically where our Walt Disney statue is. So there's 3 different stages there where you can walk in and out. So everyone, like all the guests, are in the middle. And they have like little lanes for the characters to run up on the stage, and they dance and they do this and they get back down, they go on the float and all this stuff. I'll send Walker the clips so he can put them in there so you don't think I'm just talking a bunch of hoopla. But that was really cool. And then that was it. I mean, they basically everything, their decorations were amazing. From the front entrance, their decorations right there to they don't have like our gold 50th anniversary statues. They have something called the Enchanted Garden, I believe it's called. And it's basically like these figures that are supposed to look like the characters. So they have like Snow White or Dumbo and stuff like that. Now it's not physically them, but it's like structures that are made to look like them. So which is pretty cool. And they spin around. But it was fun. You guys
aren't our statues interactive though? Aren't they going to be interactive, or they are interactive? I don't know. Like I thought I heard something that our 50th statues are going to be like interactive or something. No,
I did see something about that.
But I
heard something. I heard, but I don't think they are.
Oh man.
Now maybe once the new Magic Bands come out, maybe
it's only like maybe like the main ones in like the Hub Grass
Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Disneyland Paris did an amazing job with their 30th anniversary. They by far have, my opinion, they have by far have the best castle. They have the best Space Mountain. They have the best Thunder Mountain. They have the best Haunted Mansion. They have the best Tower of Terror. They
Why would you say
have
something so controversial yet so brave?
We.
because that's that's how I roll, Edwards. That's how I roll. How I roll.
It did
Um,
the Thunder Mountain looked pretty sweet.
yeah. So their Thunder Mountain, for those of you guys don't know, it's on an island, so you can't like
Thunder
you
Island.
have to the train has to go underneath water
Oh, wow.
to get back to the island, which is cool. Their Tower of Terror is the creepiest Tower of Terror I've ever been on. And I'll tell you, I'll give you an example of how creepy it was. So you guys know like the little girl in the family, like the pre-show? Like she controls the ride. She's a ghost. So you start, and it's like the Disneyland version where like, you know how ours is like you go back and you go up and you go to the different rooms and then you eventually drop.
Yeah.
Theirs is just like California's where you just go back and you just go up and down, up and down, and down, and back. So once you're pulling back, the little girl shows up and she's like, like doing creepy stuff, like creepy. And you're starting to grab onto your seat and you're like, okay, like what are we getting into?
Somebody needs to call ghost hunters.
Then her voice goes around the car. And so it's like a ghost is like going around. It's just really creepy. And then all of a sudden, like you back up and you drop, boom, straight down. You go up and there's lights flashing and stuff like this. And then like you still hear her voice and things are going on. Then you know, obviously the top, the go over, blah, 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 drop back down. Then the end of the ride, you're going forward, like back into like where you entered. And the girl pops back up on the wall and she goes, like, hope you enjoyed the ride. And then she goes, da na 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 na, the Tower of Terror theme song, and you're like, get me out of here! Like it's creepy. But it was, besides Guardians, it's the most fun I've ever had on a Tower of Terror. And I put it above Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's another controversial.
It's a bold statement. I know it's a bold statement, but
they're not trying to scare you. They're just trying to have fun.
Yeah, it's just fun. But that was, I think, the most fun I've ever had on a Tower of Terror. Trying to think what else is crazy. The Crush's Coaster was really fun. It's basically
coaster really fun. It doesn't really look too much fun.
it's like Primeval Whirl if you added a loop to it and it hurt.
Yeah,
like loop. You just get banged. You get banged around the whole time like this. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah. It's basically a headache. A headache. You're basically signing yourself up to get a headache. Also, Crush's Coaster is like a mixture between Primeval Whirl and Space Mountain. If you mix them together and they had the perfect baby, it would be Crush's Coaster. That'd be fun. Because you just start out and like you don't start spinning until halfway through the ride. So like if you get stuck in the back and you're going backwards, like you don't see much of what's going on. So you don't really know the story, and then they're just speaking French, and then like Bruce is speaking French, and you have no idea what's going on. And you're like, oh, there's Crush. Oh, there's Squirt. Oh, there's Nemo. Oh, there's Bruce. And all of a sudden you're like, boom, you're gone. Like your head, like you're going, you're flipping and you're doing different crazy things. And it was so much fun and like the most chaotic and fun ride I've ever been on. Because you don't know what's happening. Because once you make that little drop, it's pitch black.
Moral of the story is Disneyland Paris is pretty chaotic.
Yeah, it's a chaotic place. It's a lot of fun. Really fun.
Did you see the dragon? Did you see the dragon in the castle?
Unfortunately, we did not because it was under refurbishment.
Oh, lame.
So we didn't get to see the dragon. But we did get to go. You actually get to walk inside of the castle in Disneyland Paris. So you can like walk through and like go upstairs. And there's a balcony that overlooks all of Fantasyland, which is pretty sick. The only things we didn't get to do because they were under refurbishment was the dragon, Pinocchio, the ride, and then It's a Small World. But everything else, besides, I mean, obviously Avengers Campus isn't open yet either. But
how long did it take you when drinking that big giant like liter of beer? How long did it take?
In Germany?
Yeah, is that a liter or how much is it?
It was a liter, yeah. It's big. Like, it's huge. Like, it's as big as your face. Like it's huge and it's wide. Huh?
You know how many cups that is? Like a regular like 12 ounce?
Yeah, it's probably like 4 or 5.
Oh.
I think if I'm doing my measurements right. And it was, guess how much it was?
That's 4.2 US cups.
in American, like in U.S. dollars.
Well, yeah,
US
dollars.
dollars.
Yeah.
What?
I'm guessing like $9.
Edwards.
7.
It was like very close. It was like 9 something.
Dang.
But cheap, like cheap.
I need to move there.
Yeah.
Literally, just like out. So beer. Funny thing, beer in Europe is cheaper than water because you don't get free water. You don't get free water at dinner. Like they charge you. So
Only
what?
if
I mean,
the
not
beer was
necessarily.
free.
It's not necessarily. It's not always free.
I would love that.
But when you look at it the money wise, so like you can get like a half liter of water, and it's $4.50. A beer is $5. So you're like,
Wow, that's awesome.
and guess what? Beer has water. So
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
Well, if you guys want to subscribe again to our Patreon, we can we'll take a trip to Disneyland Paris again.
Yeah.
we can go to Paris. We can go when Avengers Campus opens.
We go to Shanghai.
Shanghai. I would love to go to Shanghai.
Tokyo's next on my list. Tokyo.
Tokyo would be sweet. I would love to
Over Shanghai and the pirates there.
Dude, but Tokyo has Tokyo Disney Sea.
I would just
Yeah.
go to Japan in general.
But yeah, Shanghai would be cool too.
So switching gears, going to Universal. Hollywood announced that
Super Mario World?
Yep, Super Nintendo is opening in 2023, which I thought was gonna be sooner.
That's next year.
It's next year. I thought it was gonna be like maybe late. I guess they still.
I thought it was gonna be late 2022.
I guess they have to do a lot of testing still, but I didn't know how much was. It looked like a lot of it was done, but yeah, it's a 2023. Not sure when in 2023. I would.
You think it's gonna be? I think it's called like Nintendo Day. You think it's gonna be open on Nintendo Day?
I could see that. I'm not sure when that is, but I could see that.
I think it's March 10th.
That makes sense.
So it's MAR 10.
Yeah.
Mario.
That makes sense. I could see them doing that. So
Maybe we'll have to take a trip.
I know. I would love to do that. We can do that easily. And then also with Epic Universe is 2025, so then it'll open up then. So
so not too far behind.
Not too far behind.
Which I'm still like very shocked that they're still on a 2025 opening.
Time too.
For a whole theme, like that's insane. Like they're moving out. Like that's a whole like props to Universal.
Yeah. Go with them.
Think they could get it all done by then?
Dude, what's gonna open first? Super Mario World and Hollywood or Tron here?
That's a let us know in the comments below. That's a good question actually, because I have no idea when that's gonna open.
I say the Super Mario World thing.
I could see Super Mario but then again, you think
they've been building Tron since 2018.
You think they want that to open during the 50th, but it's like it's not looking like that.
It's almost over.
They still got like a year of it.
Still till April.
Oh.
Right. Another thing with Universal, Poseidon's Fury just opened up. Was it refurb? What was it?
I was down for 2 years. I'm guessing it got refurbed.
I don't think they refurbed that thing.
I saw like on someone made a TikTok about it, and I think they just enhanced the graphics and stuff because that stuff was looking like it was made in the 1970s.
Especially the last room.
The last scene is I mean, it's one of the coolest things I still think to do at Universal. It's like a hidden gem.
Yeah.
But that last scene, you're like looking at it and you're like, gosh, this thing needs some work. So I'm hoping they fix it up a little bit.
I wish they changed it to like something completely different besides Poseidon's Fury.
I don't know.
Yeah, they honestly could make it like they could really, if they really wanted to, and they like decided to, they could expand.
Imagine if they use that building for a Halloween Horror Nights. Imagine if they use that building for Halloween Horror Nights.
That would be sick. But also like think, I mean, yeah, they could. But imagine if they used it for like a Goblet of Fire like thing.
Oh, that'd be cool. Isn't it right next to like the Harry Potter area?
Harry Potter and Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, I mean, or you could use it for like a Dr. Seuss thing.
No,
Ew. Ew.
like you could use it for like green eggs and ham. Like
yeah.
Think of that.
I think that's a decent. It's not a bad show. I mean, it's old.
No, I think it's a hidden gem. It's one of those things where you don't if you go in not expecting anything, you're gonna be blown away.
I saw a video of one of the guys, like there's a TikTok of a guy messing with the fountain in the area. He like I don't know what he said. He said spit at me or something, and then the fountain just straight up spat out. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That water.
Yeah, like the little. Oh yeah.
So that was pretty funny. Moving on. So this is something out of the ordinary. You guys saw about that Area 15 entertainment area coming to.
Yeah.
What is that all about? I just saw like a picture of like a statue or something, or
It's like a giant like mall dining attractions. It's gonna have a lot of stuff.
is it going to be like Mall of America?
I think kind of like that. Not as, I don't think not as big, but it's gonna be kind of similar to the.
Where you know where it's going in Orlando?
It's gonna be kind of. I think I didn't look
Lake Nona.
where it is, but you might want to look it up. Is it off?
I'm looking it up right now.
No. But it's gonna be. It looks like something else.
Is it in another place, or is it like the first of its kind?
I tried looking it up. I'm not sure, but the way they posted it, it made it sound like it was somewhere else. But I could.
Yeah, or that could have been just like concept.
They're like it's coming to Orlando. They made it sound like it's already existing.
I'm trying to see.
It's probably gonna have a lot of stuff going on in it.
So it's scheduled to open in 2024.
Oof.
It reminds me of like a something you see in Vegas.
I could see it originating in Vegas
Like a little strip.
because what
It says in the works near Orlando Airport.
Huh. It's kind of out there. Huh. Well, I think there's gonna. I think that'd be a fun something. You know, other
new.
than
And-
Disney and stuff and theme parks, that'll be something
Yeah.
to do. And then was that Toy Story Land hotel? Was that for Disneyland then?
Yeah, so it's just a rumor. Nothing's been confirmed yet.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take over Paradise Pier Hotel. It's gonna be rethemed. It's just gonna be like a themed like layover of Toy Story. Which, if you look at the concept art for like what was posted about it, if you want to put a picture on here, and I hate to say it, and like I don't mean to sound wrong anyway, but it looks more of like a children's hospital
Oh
than
no!
it does a Disney hotel. Like if you look it up, like look at like concept art for it, it looks just like like it's a Toy Story themed hospital. And I hate to say it.
Maybe it was their first assignment that they did for the concept art. Maybe it's their first assignment.
Like, let me see if I can. I mean, yeah, it could be. Let me see if I can.
Person tried their hardest.
Let me share my screen because I can find it.
Okay. I think you're able. I think I have to give you make host. Wow. I did my best.
It's their first assignment, probably.
It does remind me of like a lobby of a.
Oh, if that's the elevator, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that'd be sick, but like
this concept art looks not that great.
Like, look,
it doesn't like the walls. Like, I mean, that looks like something. I think that's typical.
Like this.
Yeah.
You think you couldn't do better with the pool? Like you can add like a big old slide.
They should keep it the way it is.
I mean, isn't it already kind of like? Cause don't you get like a little? Isn't there like pillows in there that are like Pixar balls?
I mean, maybe not, but like, look, I mean, like, I guess this is a slide. So, DJ Rex 3D character, the Partysaurus Rex themed bathtub splash play area, 2D. Like, there's a pool, slide structure with Tinker Toys themed overlay, existing structure connects, beanbag lounge. Like, I think, don't get me wrong, like, I think it's a great thing because, like, obviously Paradise Pier isn't a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's Pixar Pier, so it goes along with it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. Like you could do a little, like, I mean, this is just concept art. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm judging off of what I see. But like, you definitely could theme it a little bit better. Or like, honestly, like if you're gonna build a Toy Story hotel, scrap Paradise Pier. Like, take it all down and just build from the top. Like, I don't think people are gonna be that upset. Rather than you just throwing some layover a hotel and like
on Disneyland.
It looks like a either children's hospital or it looks like a mall.
Yeah, it doesn't. They could have done better with that concept art.
I'm so sorry to the person that made this concept art. If you or your family knows this person, we're sorry.
But it's like even like the little things are like little Jesse and the little Forky like flying over. Like it's like
What about that? It looks like it's something you like walk into like a store, like a toy store, like an actual like store.
yeah.
They're working. They're actually testing Tron a little bit now, aren't they? With people, I thought I saw some photos.
No,
those are test dummies.
Those are sandbag dummies.
Oh my gosh.
They're not. They won't test with people probably for a couple months. Yeah, they probably won't test with people for a couple months. But I mean, hey, it's progress. It's somewhere we should have been a while ago, but it's progress.
I think it opens this fall.
I don't know.
Fall or winter.
I would say like early 2023. If anything.
It just depends. It also depends. It doesn't even matter about testing. Also, like they have to build the pavement. And I mean, not the pavement takes long, but like all that. Then they have to
all this stuff.
The train.
Yeah.
Like the train's gonna come back.
It's gonna be done in like a night.
Yeah,
the train's gonna be coming back for the first time since like 2018.
Yep, it's been last thing I can think of, I saw there's a little fire up by Little Mermaid.
Oh no!
I heard about that, but
there's a fire under the sea.
I think it was a fire. I think a firework like fell on it.
Oh gosh.
Well, no, I think Little Mermaid's prone to catching on fire. I think that's happened before.
Maybe it's Ursula's head. Ursula. No, and then I saw something about like I think lightning struck Splash Mountain or something recently too.
I did see. Yeah, I did see that. And like,
we didn't talk about the flooding that we got here in Orlando.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The flood. How was that? I was away, but how was that?
I was not there. I was off that day. It was a Monday, I think, and like all the parks are like flooded. Like there's videos of Hollywood Studios with like it's like up to the curb basically with water. People are like laying in the water, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Up past people's ankles.
Yeah.
It was like some people like imagine like kids like they were swimming. Like, people were swimming in it. I saw videos of people in like Hollywood Studios and like kids like just swimming.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
Glad I was off.
Well, I think that's it for today's.
Whoa! What about this back here?
Is it coming back, or is there any rumors, or what?
Oh, did you know? Oh, you didn't hear?
You didn't hear?
So, DVC announced that they're building a new
Polynesian thing.
Polynesian, like a new 3-story, 4-story building at the Polynesian. They're gonna take out the area where Spirit of Aloha is and all that, and build on that. So Spirit of Aloha is gone. Like it's
R.I.P.
not coming back. Nice. Rest in peace, Spirit of Aloha. Also, there's a rumor that down there, bing, 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 he's not returning as well. And it's gonna be what did you say, Edwards? What is it gonna be?
I think I saw someone said it was like bluegrass something. I don't know. Bluegrass something. I don't know.
Changing the theme a little bit.
Yeah, no longer hoop-de-doo. Everyone loves hoop-de-doo.
As long as as long as you get like this all-you-can-eat food and like
as long as they like update the menu to something better.
What are you talking about? Oh, you gotta get the mac and cheese, dude.
Yeah, the mac and cheese okay. You can get mac and cheese anywhere.
All you can drink, I mean.
Yeah, that they had that at Spirit Aloha too.
I never went to Spirit Aloha.
Oh, you missed out.
Oh, the Tumble Monkeys are returning to Lion King.
Oh, good for them.
Good for them.
I'm trying to see. Hold on. I'm trying to see if it says anything about. Oh, face masks starting tomorrow are optional on the Skyliner.
Oh,
moving up. I did see too. I think while you're down there, Cam. I think it might have been when you were past, like when we were in Paris, just Paris. I saw that you can start like hugging characters.
Yeah, you can meet characters when we're like actually like physically like how it used to be before the pandemic, and it was really like we were too crunched on time to meet characters, but yeah, it was cool to see. Like there's lines were going crazy for characters like Pinocchio and Geppetto had like a 20-minute wait and stuff like that because you just go right up and hug them and talk to them. And
I'm surprised we don't have that yet in Disney World.
They just announced it's coming back soon today. And then what was I going to say? Oh, another thing on Disneyland Paris. When we were there, you did need a health pass in order to get into the park. So you had to show your American vaccine. Well, you had to go to a pharmacy in France to show your American vaccine. They would transfer it to like a French vaccine and give you a QR code so that you could scan it everywhere, and they would make sure that you were healthy and safe, and make sure everyone there is vaccinated and boosted. As of yesterday, the 14th, that's no longer a thing in Disneyland Paris.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it says rumor Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review to be replaced with a bluegrass music act at Pioneer Hall. Now, also that is Walt Disney World News Today reporting that, so we don't take that with a grain of salt.
Yep.
With a tiny grain of salt, very tiny, minuscule grain.
Until it's confirmed.
Okay, then I see. Look what I just said. I clicked two stories over. Update. Rumor about Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review replacement is not true, according to a Walt Disney World communications team member.
We confirmed it. We did it.
Oh no, we spoke too soon.
Theme park bros verified.
Live update.
Breaking news.
Put the news broadcast up here.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it. There was a lot of little things here and there.
A lot of information.
But thank you guys as always for subscribing, liking, following on all of our platforms. Appreciate that. I will be down in Florida by the time this video is out.
Yeah, are you? You're coming down here?
I am. I will
When?
Did you not know this?
I'm just kidding, kind of.
Oh, I was like, bro.
I think beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Aren't you going to like somewhere in Florida, like
Well, I'm going to
beach or something?
First few nights. That was it. That was today's episode. My name's Austin.
I'm Cam, and if you guys want to see us go to Disneyland Paris all together or Super Nintendo World all together, help support the podcast by going to our Patreon account and supporting there. But yeah, what's your name?
Future.
Oh, me?
Me? Yeah, what's your name?
The third theme park, bro? Oh, I'm Austin as well.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.